right, this is an overview for the multiplication and division menu, dessert item number 2. Interested in engaging your students through Smartboard technology. Click to access the site. Once here, I'm going to move to the right and click on Standards Correlated Lessons. Starting from the left, select Standards, choose a state of interest. If you're teaching in Nebraska, like me, we'll start off with the Nebraska Academic Standards. Grade level, now remember our math menu for this week is focused on multiplication and division. If you've done the background reading, we have students that are working on computation. So if you choose something that's too low, you're not going to find anything that deals with those topics, or it's going to be more with fact strategies. So I'm going to just start up here with the 5th grade and of course mathematics. Click on view. All right, what I'm looking at now are the Nebraska math standards for 5th grade, and I see that standard 1 deals with communicating number sense. So there might be some number sense ideas that specify working with multiplication or division. Factors and multiples would obviously be related, but I'm more likely to find something under the 5.12 sub area, which says operations, aka computation. So I'm going to scroll down there. Now, if there's nothing blue on the right-hand side, that means that there's not resources for the Smartboard developed in that area. So although this deals with decimals, we're going to go ahead and use it. That still has a relationship with multiplication. I'm kind of doing your homework for you. You might want to choose, look in a different area and a different grade level. All right, so we have Christmas Math Fun, which is a smart notebook lesson. However, well, you have to look at it to see where the multiplication comes in. And we have something that deals with equivalence. So if I don't have notebook software, I can download the free 30-day trial that was back in the instruction page, or I can click to preview. When I click to preview, it's in a slightly smaller window, but I can click over to see how this works. Unfortunately for this one, the poll, I'm not able to see if the computation is shown, if there's some different representations that might help children understand the math. So in this particular case, it would be very helpful on page 6 of 15 to be able to see what's under that poll tab, and I would be able to do so if I opened this up in the actual notebook software and viewed it from there. For the second one, not real confident that this is going to have what I'm looking for. So obviously we are applying our knowledge of multiplication and division, but we see that it's not as interactive as we would actually like it to be. So although what it does do is helps me relate the content of the lesson to a specific state standard, we have to use our professional judgment to determine whether or not that would be something we would use in our classroom. I'm going to open another area so as to give another cautionary word about the SMART exchange. And you know, the other thing you're welcome to do, although we have the nice linkage here to Nebraska state standards, I was a teacher in Kansas where I learned a great deal before moving on, and sometimes when I can't find something that I'm looking for, I go to another state. So that might be a way for this exploratory activity to find more resources. Please avoid any SMART response question sets. These are specific to the use of clickers. And so you'll see that we've got lower level yes, no, true, false, multiple choice types of questions. Definitely a time and a place for those types of questions in your classroom, but I was hopeful that you would actually find some lessons that maybe have some visual representations of the algorithms or the meaning of multiplication or division. Signing off for now. If I don't find what I'm looking for in 5th grade or in the Nebraska State Standards, I start over with the click of a standards correlated lesson and try again. Signing off for now.